Finally, press the end button when you are finished with the call. It's easy.
Okay, thank you. So let's review Alberto's instructions for how to use a mobile phone. So he told us, first, turn on the phone. Then, look to see if it has a signal. He told us, next, press the numbers buttons for the person you want to call. After that, press the send button to make your call. Finally, he said, press the end button. Okay, let's look at these words. First, then, next, after that, finally. Alberto, why did you use these words?
I used them to explain what was first and what was last. They tell the order of the instruction. For example, you turn on your phone first. Then you can't press the end button if you don't turn the telephone on first.
All right, exactly, Alberto. Very good. Sylvia, can you tell us what sequence word is first?
Yes, we use the word first for the first instruction. The second instruction can be then, after that, or next.
Okay, so we have first. Second one is what?
Then, after that, or next.
Good. Excellent. What other words can we use, Linda?
We can use ordinal numbers like second, third, or fourth.
Okay, good. And Sylvia, what do we use for the last instruction?
We use the word finally or lastly.
Okay, good. Okay, let's review this. So for our first instruction, we use first. And then for the following instructions, we can use the words then, after that, or next, or we can use ordinal numbers. For example, second, third, fourth, etc. So these can be for the following instructions. And then for the final instructions, the last instructions, we can say finally or lastly. For the final instructions. All of these words are called sequence words. Sequence means order. So these words tell the order of the instructions. Okay, very good. Let's take a look at a chart to help us understand sequence words. Okay, the instruction in the first position, we use first. For the instruction that follows, we can say second, next, after that, or then. For the third instruction, we can say third, or again, we can say next, after that, or then. For the fourth instruction, we can say fourth, next, after that, or then. For the fifth instruction, or the sixth, or the seventh, etc., we can use fifth, sixth, or next, after that, and then. For the last instruction, we say finally or lastly. So this is the structure of a sentence for instructions. We can use a sequence word plus an imperative verb plus an object. So we usually use a sequence word at the beginning of the sentence. For example, we can say, first, open the door. So let's follow our structure. Sequence word plus the imperative verb plus the object. In our example, for a sequence word, we used first, our imperative verb, open. The object is the door. First, open the door. Okay, remember, there is no subject in sentences with imperative verbs because the subject is you and it's implied, it's understood. Okay, let's look at this again. So we have our sequence word and then the imperative verb and then the object. For example, first, open the door. Okay, Sylvia, can you make a sentence with these words? I'll give you window, close, and then.
Then close the window.
Okay, good. Then close the window. All right, Sylvia, what is the sequence word in this sentence?
The sequence word is then.
Okay, good. Sequence word. Then. And what is the verb?
Close is the imperative verb.
Good. Close is the imperative verb. And the object?
The window is the object.
Very good. The window is the object. Now, Linda, what is the subject?
There is no subject. We don't use a subject with imperative verbs.
All right, very good. You are very clever.
Instructions for devices.
Now let's talk about some machines and devices. Take a look at your screen. This is a picture of a computer. Linda, what do we use a computer for?
We use a computer for sending emails, find things on the internet, and to work.
Good job. All right, now Sylvia, what is this?
That's the automatic teller machine or ATM. We use it to get money from a bank.
Excellent, Sylvia. What's this, Alberto?
That's a fax machine. We use it to send documents to people through a telephone line.
Very good, Alberto. Now, let's listen to instructions for one of the machines we just looked at. You decide if the instructions are for a computer, an ATM, or a fax machine. Please listen.
First, plug the machine into a power outlet. Then, connect it to a telephone line. Third, turn it on. After that, click on the program you want to use. Next, do your work. Then, save your work. When you finish, click the Start button and choose Shutdown. Finally, turn it off.
Linda, what machine were those instructions for?
Those instructions was for a computer.
And how did you know that?
Well, you plug all three into an electric outlet, but you click on a computer and you can't shut down a fax machine or an ATM.
Yes, thank you, Linda. Now, Alberto, can you tell us